it's mistakes that they know better and they can do better. So there's a good chance, and that's a
And
goal.
it's a goal. Hey, so UPEI with a right off the bat, a minute in the second minute. And
there's a substitution for UPEI. Caitlin McCluskey is off, and I believe Trifos is on for UPEI. But I'll just get Katie Trifos is on. No, I might have that wrong again. Sorry, Heather Williams, but I'm not sure if she's on for UPEI to replace Caitlin McCluskey in the middle of the park. So a little bit of a change there. Looks like Fisher's gone wide right, and Williams has gone inside to play with Hamill. And Phoebe Mitchell's on the throw. A little bit of movement by UPEI into Rachel Green's feet. He holds it up, a little flick on. Williams into that, Green into it again. Good little bump. That bump's not on. That's a great, well done by Patricia Kozak. Great little square. Fisher's in a good spot. Oof. You just like them to pull the trigger from there, wouldn't you?
yeah, I think
UPI clears the line. Heather Williams flicks it on, but doesn't find anybody.
beat you to the ball. So
Yeah. Heather Williams does a good job there, kind of holding off the player, but is not able to keep possession. Again, Cape Breton just put their foot on the ball, plays it in the midfield. Educational opportunities, isn't it, Mr. Acorn? Right? So
yeah, well, you know it is. I mean, it's not fun while you're doing it, but I guess it's if you've got a young team, as a coach,
to be honest with you, in a really, really difficult position too. So it's mistakes that they know better and they can do better. So there's a good chance, and that's a goal.
It's a goal. Hey, so UPEI with a right off the bat, a minute in the second minute, and Coach Page kind of got his arms up in the air like, there we go. Why didn't we do that at the beginning of the game?
Well, that would be Heather Williams on the board for UPEI. That's her first goal as a Panther, unless I'm mistaken, but somebody can correct me. That a good volley. So that will give people a little bit of a lift, and Heather Williams will put that one and talk that one up that scored against Cape Breton, and a great start for UPEI in the first 2 minutes of the second half to bring one back. So, you know, hopefully that'll give them a little bit of life. It's a good strike. Keeper could do very little better.
A really strong Cape Breton team. Whew. Felt that one up here.
A meaty challenge there. Kozak goes in and wins the ball. She's able to keep possession of it, and that's a really good job, and plays that in to Williams, and Williams plays a nice little ball into Braylon McCackern, and UPI has a little momentum. McCackern goes 1v1 inside the box. A good tackle there by Cape Breton to win it back. And you really wouldn't see it, but Michaela Voss did a really, really good job of just putting the player off a little bit, causing her a little bit, so making sure it's not easy to get back inside.
Not obstruction, but just making the route a little tougher to get to. Yeah, absolutely.
Kozak comes in to get the ball. She's able to keep that. Nice little half turn. Looking for the switch. Plays in to Williams. Williams back into Voss. Voss looks to play that one to McCackern. McCackern picks it up, plays a little one in behind, but there's nobody there. Now it'll go all the way back to the Cape Breton, the big number 12.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's good with her feet, holds up the ball well, plays little smart passes. Right. Rosalind Cusco did a good job there, and there's a nice little 1-2, right? So Kozak goes in. A couple meaty challenges there, and Williams has to go pressure that ball. So UPEI's comes a long free kick. UPEI keeper. Flicked on by Williams. Flicked on again by Kozak. Koski gives chase. That'll be off Cape Breton for a UPEI throw. President's Grace Hannaford played that ball into Paige Alloway all the way in. Martell's able to clear, but only just outside the box. Williams gets a hold of it. Voss comes in and clears the lines. Goes into Kozak, and she does a really good job holding that up. Plays that one into Fisher. Braylon McCackern's running that down. Did an excellent job getting forward. And
Coach, here you just said, you know, let's try to win this half and take some positives out of this.
Absolutely. And that's a really, really good point. I mean, if you look at it in the context of first half, they were just outplayed all over the park, and yes, let's be fair to Coach Timmons. He's made some significant changes here too, but UPEI for their part, they've come out and they've decided to make this a game, and they've had an excellent response. So certainly a couple of the changes I thought Coach Page made, and Williams has come on, and I thought Michaela Voss has done an excellent job playing it right back, and certainly kind of giving them some balance at the back. Back to the keeper neatly. And Kozak does a good job of flicking that one on. And that goes all the way over this way, back into Kozak. If she plays a little one to Williams, she can pick her out.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Yeah. And the number 13 for UPI has come on. He's already made it. That's a great little square ball. Whipped into the back post. Caused Cape Breton a little bit of problems. So that's Sophie Massoum. Be able to take her space. Rose be able to give speed. And that's what you want to do. You want to make their strikers defend. And Williams does a good job again playing Massoum. Massoum goes 1v1. There's another good ball into the box. Williams tries to turn that over. You probably put a little bit of pressure, and Cape Breton are able to clear the lines.
Well, I think you've mentioned two of them already. The striker up front and the midfielder number 2 for Cape Breton have both looked outstanding.
It's been nice to watch players like that because they change a game and they do things that other players can't do, and in fact they make players around them better. Rose, and she got her welcome to the AUS tackle on the second turn.
Exactly.
And that's what you get. But she doesn't. She stays in the fight there. Again, Williams gets in there, and that's good defending. You want to see her stay now. Keep going. Put pressure on the ball. Phoebe Mitchell steps up there and does a good job. Mitchell plays that down the line. That's turned, flicked on by Williams.
Coach Jonathan Voss and has got a good program.
Capers 4, the UPEI Panthers 1. A much improved second half effort by the Coach Page and the Panthers, and so you'll be pleased. Lots to be positive about, but take nothing away from Ness Timmins and
his marks. That's a great free kick, and like I said, I don't think Louis is going to just sit back here and say, hey, well, he may come a little bit here.
Got to try. You got to try. So 4-2, 5-2. What's the difference at this point?
Well,
right?
I mean, 2 goals have been scored in 5 minutes in a soccer game before. You've got to figure we've got 3 or 4 minutes plus injury time. Stranger things have happened, so why not?
That's well done, and Williams will track that down. Maybe a bit of a free kick there, and it is. Your favorite linesman called that one?
Yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow on the other side there.
But Lauren, as a team, I thought we've been much more assertive and accomplished in the second half. So
and she's goal side on the cross, right?
Exactly,
she gets the header. The person has to get the girl has to go through the back of her.
So she's there first.
The second goal.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
The third goal. The Cape Breton scored. The UPI defender wasn't goal side, and it was just an easy knock-in.
And after giving up 2 early goals and 2 late goals in the first half, UPI faced a 4-0 deficit at halftime, clawed 2 goals back in the second half, made some really interesting substitutions with Michaela Voss and I think Massoum and Heather Williams have come on and really kind of give UPEI a lift. And goals by Williams and the other goal by Sarah Eden have given UPEI something to play for here in the last 5 minutes. Pitzmaker plays that one. Eden has that one again. The referee looked to blow the whistle.
I can tell you're frustrated.
I am frustrated because he looked at it, put the whistle to the mouth, and then decided he wasn't going to do it. So
I can hear you on the sideline now. You were going to call
Yeah. So you want those ones, but we're a very entertaining game. Some of the goals have been fantastic to watch. UPI.
I think I got to say full marks to the UPI girls though. It would have been real easy to go in and fold the tent here at 4-0 down in the first half, hang your head and just kind of say it's not our day. And they didn't do that. They've come out and battled here in the second half, scored a couple goals, and
they're going to get another chance. Lorne, one thing that we have forgotten, we haven't given a shout out to our cameraman.
He's the best guy we've had so far today.
Yeah.